University.
Sure. So my name is Kaneedreck Adams. My hometown is Phoenix, Arizona, and I graduated from Trinity in 2001, and I graduated from the law school in 2007. And I am also the parent of a 2023 Trinity grad. So the best thing about my Duke experience was definitely the people. And so not only as an undergraduate, I have a very close-knit group of friends that, I speak to on a daily basis, but also having become involved as a volunteer, I've really enjoyed that experience because that has allowed me to get to know people that I wasn't even on campus with, folks from another decade at Duke. And so I continue to be impressed by just the caliber of people who are Duke students and Duke alums. And so my major at Duke was political science and African American studies. I was a political science major because I thought that's what you needed to major in to go to law school. But along the way, I ended up taking a lot of courses that were cross-listed with AAAS, and I'm so thankful that I did because I enjoyed those classes a great deal. I didn't begin my career until I finished law school. And so my first job after Duke was at a Texas-based law firm. It was called Hughes and Luce, and I was in the corporate group, so mergers and acquisitions and corporate governance. And I was there for a couple of years. And it's interesting because there we represented middle market companies. And so I'm a small business owner now myself. So I own a facility maintenance company, and we perform work for DC government and for the federal government. The most important thing that I learned in my career so far is, one, you have to be open to change. I can't say that I saw myself becoming an entrepreneur, but I'm glad the opportunity presented itself, and I took that chance. And another important lesson is just having strong relationships. And so I think it's my relationships that I developed when I had changed the course of my career. I changed the industry that I was in. Those relationships were what allowed me to start my business and to ultimately run a profitable business. For anyone who's, on a similar path that I am, I would just like to say that you just have to recognize that, um, you know, um, sometimes people think you start at point A and you go to point B and it's a straight line, but that's not really what I've seen. Sometimes there's hills, sometimes there's valleys, sometimes you may feel like you're going backwards. But I mean, I think as long as you are making progress, a little bit day by day, you'll definitely get to where you're going. And finally, if students would like to connect with me, as far as I know, I'm the only Kaneedreck in the world. So you could just Google my first name, or you could email me, kaneedreck@gmail.com. It'll get to me. I'm happy to connect with students. We've actually had a couple of Duke students intern with us. I mentor a couple of Duke students. So I'm happy to be helpful to you in any way that I can.